Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Joy Newsroom. We're coming to you live from our studios here at Kumlemi, also on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 125. Across all our social media handles, we're Joy News on TV. Coming up in the next 60 minutes, Social Security and National Insurance Trust negotiation with Rock City Hotel over the sale of 60% stake in Labadi Beach Hotel and 3 others stalls. We'll give you details in this bulletin. Also coming up, Ghana Bar Association calls on the country to take a strong stand against political vigilantism and violence ahead of the December 7 general elections. And later in the bulletin, teacher posted to a non-existent school in the Eastern region wins second edition of Joy News Impact Makers Award. I am Faustina Safo. Take a seat to be my guest. Thanks for choosing us. Now, the Social Security and National Insurance Trust negotiations with Rock City Hotel over the sale of 6% stake in Labadi Beach Hotel and 3 others has stalled, according to Graphic Online. Now, this is because payment terms have not been agreed on. The sale of 60% stake in the 4 hotels to Senate from Senate has generated a lot of debate and public uproar after Member of Parliament for Norton, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, raised issues about the sale and filed a petition with Siraj. Accordingly, my colleague Elton Brobe joins us with details. Elton, what more do we know?
So, according to the graphic report, Senate will continue to engage stakeholders, and where there is no way forward as what the trust wants, the sale, according to the report, will be put on hold. Now, the 3 others, we are talking about Ridge Royal Hotel, Elmina Beach Resort, and La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. The Director General of Senate, Safo, announced this during a media encounter yesterday, Saturday, and explained that the negotiation has stalled because there are major challenges regarding the payment terms on the deal. And there's a quote here that says, "I want the best for the trust, and therefore will ensure that whatever is agreed is in the pension contributors' best interest." Now, answering a question on whether Rock City has a financial wherewithal to acquire the stake on offer, we replied in the positive. I was quick to add that until we see the money and the payment plan according to our terms, which will be in the best interest of the trust and contributors, there will be no deal. Remember that Senate, according to him, will continue to engage stakeholders on the matter, and where there is no way forward as what the trust wants, the sale will be put on hold. And this comes on the back of the statement that came from the National Pension Regulatory Authority that wrote to acknowledge receipt of documents submitted to them on 7 June 2024 in response to a request for information on a trust's intention to engage Rock City Hotel Limited as strategic investor in the matter of the sale of the 4 hotels, and the hotels we know already. Now, in assisting the authority to have a better understanding of the facts associated with the sale and the pending negotiations to engage Rock City Limited as a strategic investor, the letter from the NPRA to Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa said you and your team appeared before the board of the authority at their meeting on June 25 to further provide insight on the subject. The authority appreciated the efforts and commitment demonstrated so far by the team that appeared before it. And it goes on to say that, as you may recall, the authority, in addition to the evaluation of documents submitted, is engaging the Minister for Pensions and relevant stakeholders on the subject matter. Further directives shall be issued to you on the subject matter as soon as we conclude our engagement and evaluation of relevant facts associated with the subject matter. And goes on to say that they are asking them to put on hold the sale of the 60% of Smith shares to the hotel, Rock City Hotel. And this is signed by John Kwanin, Chief Executive Officer. So this is the latest development on the Senate's intention to sell some of his stake in some of these hotels.
Thank you, Elton Brobe, editor here at Joy News. Now, the Ghana Bar Association has called on the country to take a strong stand against political vigilantism and violence ahead of December 7 general election. The association this morning held an event to commemorate 72 years of the gruesome murder of 3 High Court judges and a retired army officer. The victims were Justice Frederick Opoku Sarkodie, Cecilia Cranting Addo, Kojo Eje Ejapong, and Major Sam Akwa. The 4 were abducted from their homes in Accra on June 30th, 1982 and murdered at the Bondase military range in Accra Plains. Now, speaking at the Martyrs' Day event at Calvary Baptist Church here in Accra, the president of the bar, Yao Boafo Ajiman, said the unfortunate incident must constantly remind the people not to entertain acts or utterances that threaten the democracy of the country.
The 2024 elections are a little over 5 months away. It is not in doubt that the stakes are even higher. We cannot afford to witness and deal with similar acts of threats, intimidation, violence, vigilantism, and lawlessness, which can affect the peace and stability of Ghana and our general quest to consolidate our democratic rule and accelerate economic development. Yet still, the marking of a day like this should serve as a constant reminder of the need of the state, government, and management of the judicial service to enhance the security and safety of judges at all levels of the judiciary. For example, the recent reported killing of a principal magistrate in Kenya in open court should serve as a useful lesson for us. It still happens that some of our courts in this country, especially at the lower courts, do not have court warrant officers. And even when they do, the said CWOs are not equipped with the requisite weapons for their protection and that of others. Some few years ago, Justice Senyo Jamafe of the Court of Appeal, as the then president of the Association of Judges and Magistrates of Ghana, made a call for the installation of closed-circuit television cameras at the courts to ensure surveillance of criminals and unscrupulous persons who may want to target judges and other court users. The GBA finds that call still relevant and implores upon government and management of the judicial service to give it a serious consideration. A safe and secure judiciary is essential in ensuring that our judges and magistrates and court staff work and discharge their legal duties and go about the resolution of their cases without fear or favor and in upholding the rule of law. The GBA assures our judges of our unflinching solidarity and enduring respect. Please continue to remain resolute and fearless in the discharge of your judicial oath of doing justice to all manner of persons, without fear or favor or affection or ill will, and with integrity and professionalism. The GBA also implores upon our judges to endeavor to eschew all acts of impropriety, biases, improper influences, but work in fidelity to the judicial oath and the Constitution and the general laws of Ghana of doing justice to all manner of persons.
To other stories now, a 15-year-old girl is battling for her life at Sugakope District Hospital after an alleged attack by a 21-year-old man who attempted to rape her. The incident occurred on Wednesday, June 26 at Dabala in the Southern District of the Volta region. The victim was said to be having a conversation with a schoolmate behind their house on that fateful day when the suspect, armed with a sharp cutlass, chased the male schoolmate away and demanded sex from the teenager. She was very devastated and refused that. He allegedly dragged her to a nearby bush and inflicted multiple cutlass wounds on her. Left semi-conscious, she managed to crawl back to the house where she was rushed to at the Sugakope District Hospital and now receiving treatment. The victim's father, Ignatius, says the incident is sad. He's been speaking to my colleague Carlos Coloni.
By Wednesday night, where my daughter be in the room, one of his classmates came and called him, say they for come where my daughter be in the room, where they come out, they did in my room in back, my summer hat under, where they sit down, they chat. Before they chat for there, another guy came with cutlass. They record that guy is Gosway. He been at Abala town. They come with cutlass. My friend boy see the guy with the cutlass. He ran away. where the guy catch my daughter. Say, if you know allowed him to fight with him or fuck with him, either you go fuck with him or you go kill him or you go allow to make a fight with him. The guy say no. Why? Why can I allow you? Say no go allow me. Where you draw my daughter from my summer heart under up to bush. Well, where that place where they start to cut him. Say if you know go allow you to fight with him, either you go kill him. Or you go allow me make a fight with the guy. That my small girl say no. If you be so, make it kill him. And now we take the cutlass, they cut him rough in back, in face wall, in breast, in under. We cut him rough. Where my small girl come and fall down. The way he fall down, the way the guy run. After that, my small girl wake up and run. The blood they fall where they turn the house or come for house, where they rush out to roadside with motor straight to this hospital, Sogakopa, before they come survive for there. We later we test the boy and we can know say the guy will call him God's way. He won't kill my daughter. We after that we went to police station and go and report the case. Where the youth be in the town, they went to the town and we are catching him and brought it to the police people.
So tell us, the gentleman, your daughter's friend, you say classmate or schoolmate, when the other guy came with a cutlass, what happened? He ran away or what? What happened?
The moment they came with cutlass, the guy ran away, say he won't go and call him brother to come. Before he go and call him brother come, the guy who came with cutlass, he dragged my small girl up to another bush. Say they won't go kill him for there, or they won't go fight with him for there. When the guy will run, they come with his brother, they can't search of him in the summer and that he don't get it when they go back. Not they don't know that they draw the small girl go any place when they go back.
Quite disturbing. We're monitoring that story. We'll give you updates as and when we have it. Now, a heavy downpour on Saturday caused flooding on the whole Accra Road at Rapon, submerging a culvert and halting traffic. Approximately 100 vehicles were stranded between the Adome Bridge and Rapon. Meanwhile, many more were stuck in a long queue on the other side. By 9 p.m. on Saturday, no casualty had been reported. Some vehicles coming from Ho detoured through and the rough terrain of Frakudia and reached Japon. Other motorists opted for the Ho Sogakope Road route. Now, although floodwaters began to recede after sunset, the pace was too slow to allow the stranded vehicles to move. Joining us via Zoom now is the District Chief Executive of Norton, Divine Fenu. Thank you for your time here on Joy Newsroom. Now, are you able to tell us what exactly caused the flooding on that busy stretch?
Thank you. For observations today, we realized that there are some other streams and creeks that have overflowed in the bank, and then that made one that caused the stage over the road and the flooding of home yesterday. But we also see that there are some three trains, those trains be removed and the trains only trains right to save way that's good for the water.
Mr. Fenu, you have to position rightly for me so that I can hear you clearly. Unfortunately, our connection to you is not that clear. I'm hoping it's better now. Please make your point.
Say it again.
I'm saying we lost you briefly because your connection wasn't that clear. And so we want you to just position rightly for us and tell us what you think caused the flooding on that busy stretch.
Yes, our observation this morning was that there are other adjoining streams that overflowed their banks and entered that particular stream where the bridge is, and that caused the village all over the road and the homes of some people. We also observed that some trees going, some of the drains blocking passage of any flow of water. So those are initial observations. And as we go around, you see that some homes were actually submerged in water, some collapsed also partially, and some that partially collapsed as well. So that's briefly the situation on the ground. But the water has receded completely after some hours yesterday, and there's free flow of traffic now. People are going about their normal duties.
Unfortunately, our connection to you isn't that favorable. Wanted to find out if any effort has been made to fix the problem.
Yeah, so we shall liaise with the appropriate state institutions to make sure that those drains are properly drained and the trees cleared from the waterways to ensure that such things do not occur.
Thank you, Divine, for your time here on Joe Newsroom. Now let's tell you about the Impact Makers Award winner for the year 2024. Well, her story was initially one of mockery when she was posted to a non-existent school in Noka, a community in the eastern region. Now, despite the challenges, Eunice Esidua Ejapon remained determined to make a difference. Her perseverance paid off as she successfully established a school in a church structure, trained 9 teachers, and now has 125 pupils. Well, Joe News first featured her inspiring story, which later earned her a nomination for the Impact Makers Award. Last night, she dedicated her award to her hard work and also her students. There's more in this report.
Impact Makers Awards is a pioneering social project in Ghana. It celebrates ordinary individuals making an extraordinary impact in their communities. Joy News hosted the second edition of this prestigious event, which recognizes and supports outstanding individuals. Francis Fifi Kumsin, General Manager of Joy Brands, emphasized the platform's role in amplifying the awardees' vision and missions.
And honors those who are changing lives and making a significant impact in their communities. The inaugural Joy News Impact Makers Awards highlighted the incredible work of 10 selfless individuals dedicated to improving the lives of others. We at Joy are delighted to continue shining a light on more Ghanaians who are making marvelous contributions to their communities.
Dr. Daniel Macaulay, CEO of the McDown Group of Companies, a sponsor of the awards, highlighted the alignment with his company's values of empowering individuals who seek to make a difference. He believes that collective efforts can create a brighter future for the next generation.
I want to challenge each and every one of you to reflect on the impact you can make. From primary school to leading the team as McDown Group grows, I have learned that true change doesn't always come from grand gestures or public accolades. Often it is quiet, consistent effort to make in our everyday lives that creates the most profound transformation.
10 nominees from various thematic areas across the country were called to the stage to be honored. But the long-awaited moment of the overall impact maker finally arrived.
Gentlemen, the moment of truth is finally here.
Ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation, the woman of the moment, Miss Eunice Esidua Ejapon.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our 2024 Impact Maker.
One outstanding individual, Eunice Esidua Ejapon, a young teacher, emerged as the overall impact maker. Despite being posted to a non-existent school, she established a fully operational institution in a church building in the eastern region, growing from 7 to 125 pupils and 9 teachers within 6 months.
I thank Joy News for this prestigious awards. I thank them so much for recognizing individuals who are making positive impacts in the lives of individuals in their various communities. And I hope this award and everything in it will go a long way to help the community of the people in local community. I intend to help the kids impact more, not only the community I am being posted to, but extend it to other communities who need help in their various lives.
What do you have to tell Joy News, the collaborators, and your beneficiaries of this project? Eunice took home the grand prize of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Some of the awardees expressed gratitude to Joy News and the multimedia group for the platform.
Okay, I'm super excited, even though I didn't make it to the final, but once I am here receiving an award today, in fact, since I started this journey, I think this is the first award I am receiving, and I'm super excited to join News. I'm so happy.
I think it's one of the awards I've really enjoyed. I want to say kudos to Joy News Impact Awards Committee, kudos to Multimedia for organizing such an award. I think this is a step in the right direction. It's an impetus for all those doing great things in their various communities. The light will be thrown on them to also bring them to the limelight.
So I think the award would lift up, it has lifted up my spirits. Having an opportunity to stand and be in the same space with Mr. Magdan has really blown my mind. And it makes me realize that when you do things in the secret, making impacts, you may not know who is watching. And one day, which is called the Day of Reckoning, maybe a day you may meet your destiny helper.
The Joy News Impact Makers Awards is sponsored by Magdan Foundation, Gold Key Properties, DBS, First National Bank, and Agromoti. The next edition promises to be bigger, with the CEO of Magdan Group announcing a special package.
Next year, we are going to do it bigger. And it's going to be branded Joy News Magdan Impact Makers. And it will continue to be bigger. So Magdan is partnering with Joy News to make it bigger next year.
So we're looking forward to that edition of the 2025 edition of the Impact Makers Award. Now let's move on to other stories. As successive governments make conscious effort to expand the country's healthcare system, the services of professionals, including diagnostics, medical sonographers and medical radiographers, would be in demand. But training of these allied health professionals is coming at a cost. Private institutions in this space are asking government for tax incentives and soft loans. Founder of Clinton's College of Health and Allied Sciences, Professor Philip Ni, disclosed this when Casona Global Imaging Limited donated ultrasound equipment to the school at Klago. There's more in the following report.
Allied health professionals are integral parts of healthcare delivery. Training of such professionals, including diagnostic medical sonographers and medical radiographers, is said to come at a cost, currently taking a toll on private institutions which are into allied health, with cost of equipment being chief among contributory factors. To ensure the private sector is able to help in training qualified professionals, founder of Clinton's College of Health and Allied Sciences, Professor Philip Ni, is asking for a helping hand from government. Receiving the ultrasound equipment at Klagon in the Tema West municipality, he says private institutions can train more professionals when they're able to access soft loans and tax waivers.
Yes, so the support can come in varied ways in terms of tax incentives, in terms of, very much incentivized loan packages with low interest rates and so on. Even with maybe a vehicle, a bus or something to support the institution. So for that, the government is fully aware that they can do a lot to support us. And so if that comes, we will be very, very grateful.
Professor Philip Nigoleku encouraged government to help private sector players. He added that the role of allied health professionals will be critical in government's Agenda 111 health policy.
But I think it can be a shared relationship where government should look at some of us who have dedicated ourselves to the training of these health professionals, especially in the face of anticipated more health institutions, hospitals. The government took a bold step to implement the Agenda 111 program. And this means that they were anticipated to build about 111 district hospitals. Even if a few are completed, it's going to take effort to be able to get the requisite professionals to work in the institutions.
Meanwhile, sales lead for Casona Global Imaging Limited, Gladys Tete, says such equipment will help the school in training the students. According to her, the company's support is not limited to only private institutions.
Is to support and push those who are already doing the good work. And we believe that CleanTaps is doing a very good job. Being one of the private universities in allied sciences, we think that we need to give them the necessary push that would lead them to where they are trying to go to. We know and we can see that CleanTaps is on a mission to do great things, and definitely we want to be part of this great story. And that's why today we decided that in support of their mission to have an extra ultrasound machine, we decided to donate one of our own portable equipment from MyDre. So this is a step in the right direction, that's what I would say. And as long as we are in this country, Ghana, operating, we know that our support knows no bounds. We're willing to support any institution that aligns with our mission and our vision.
Casona Global Imaging Limited says supplying such equipment in the country is to ensure quality health solutions.
Preliminary data gathered by researchers shows that commuters are unknowingly breathing in toxic air during rush hours now as they navigate the daily grind, crowding into public transport vehicles and inching through traffic. They're exposed to harmful pollutants. Clean Air Beat reporter Michael Ashalu explores the alarming impact of air pollution on commuters in today's episode.
Air pollution is now the second leading global risk factor for death. This shocking data comes from a UNICEF-backed report in collaboration with the Health Effects Institute. The numbers reveal a grim reality. In 2021, air pollution killed 8.1 million people, translating to about 22,192 deaths every day. Even more heartbreaking, one child dies every minute due to air pollution.
The statistics are stark. The last report that was released on the state of global air quality showed that there were a little over 7 million deaths from air pollution-related diseases.
The biggest culprit is Ghana's aging, highly polluting fleet of vehicles. A sea of cars crawl bumper to bumper, thickening the air with harmful particles and gases. It's rush hour, a bustling time when everyone is on the move, crowding into public transport vehicles to reach their destinations. For those navigating this daily ordeal, the respiratory strain is palpable, with each breath laden with potential health risk.
It's not easy. It's a difficult moment, especially something that relates to your breath. You can't breathe as you do so often. It's challenging breathing.
Ruben Alexander Otu has asthma, a life-threatening illness that constricts airways. He's one of a growing number of Ghanaians with respiratory illness and a range of ailments, including heart conditions that doctors say are worsened by toxic air. Otu has to think all day, every day about avoiding triggers.
You encounter different kind of cars with the smoke from their exhaust pipes, very bad, and they are not the best.
70% of daily commuters in Ghana use privately run minibuses known as trotros, which are often older, higher emitting vehicles.
We give it to them to wear. Okay. The idea is to wear to where their nose level is. Okay. Just to see whether what they are breathing in will be the same as the sensor is speaking.
Researchers at AfriSet, an air quality research organization, are studying commuter exposure during rush hours using wearable mobile sensors. The preliminary results, according to James Nimo, a research associate at AfriSet, are startling.
From the raw, we could see that people are exposed to poor air quality, I think from 40 milligram per meter cubic to 100 milligram per meter cubic, which is above the Ghana EPA standard. So rush hours are around 80 milligram per meter cubic, which is not good for human health. So from the graph, you could see that from between 6 and 10, we have some peaks. Between 6 and 10, we have some values, the peaks, right? Peaks above that. And then in the evening, right, it can go up to almost 100 milligram per meter cube.
Ghana's transport sector, made up of 3.2 million vehicles as of 2022, is the leading producer of air pollution. Pollutants from the transport sector alone account for nearly 40% of the country's air pollution, dwarfing the contributions from industries at 11% and households at 10%.
I do not get a straight car to work, and I don't have a car at the moment. What I do is that I join one car to Kaneshie, then from Kaneshie I join another vehicle from Kaneshie to Tema Station, then just a walking distance to my office.
Chief reporter at Ghana News Agency, Edward Aqua, was among the few volunteers on the project, documenting his daily commute from Abelinkpe to Accra Central. According to sensor data, pollution levels range from moderate to unhealthy for sensitive groups on average. However, during several segments of the trip, the pollution spiked to severely polluted, posing risks even to healthy individuals. Edward admits to feeling a deep sense of helplessness after witnessing these alarming results firsthand.
It was very disturbing because that is something that invariably I find myself in that way because that is my natural environment. And it appears that apart from you protecting yourself personally by way of nose mask, you cannot do anything much to stop the pollution because your natural environment, your natural routine. For me, it's very, very disturbing because it's a daily thing and you cannot go without it.
The WHO estimates 28,000 people die prematurely every year in Ghana as a result of air pollution. Between 2020 and 2023, the Ghana Health Service's own non-communicable diseases control program documented over 230,000 new cases of asthma. Epidemiologist at the University of Ghana, Dr. Reginald Kwanzaa knows why.
Air pollution levels are consistently moving up. There are several factors that account for this. I think one of the things that is very obvious is emissions from vehicles.
The good news is that there are things people can do to reduce their exposure. Dr. Carlos says the easiest is to wear a good mask.
Within the limitations of some of these protective equipment like the respirators, the N95, at least you can reduce the black carbon and then other particulate emissions.
Desmond Appiah, country lead of Clean Air Fund, insists that enforcing air pollution laws is essential to protect ordinary Ghanaians.
In the Ghana situation, we have some laws, but there's a lot more that we need to be doing to be able to push the needle. The challenge, large challenge that the clean air field faces is that the quality of the air is not seen. So we call it like a silent killer. We are in a room, we are breathing air, but we may not see that this is the state of the quality.
AfriSet, led by Dr. Alison Felix Hughes, plans to conduct extensive research across diverse socio-economic backgrounds and geographic locations to identify environmental hotspots nationwide.
Looking at the future, what we intend to do
is to do a more detailed study over a longer period, looking at different groups of persons, students, workers, market women, and different groups, how the level of exposure is to these various groups as they move to and fro every day.
The EPA and other government agencies, including Parliament, are actively exploring various regulations aimed at strengthening air quality laws. This story was a collaboration with New Narratives. Funding was provided by the Clean Air Fund, which had no say in the content of the story. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.
Now let's do some other stories now. A worker at Koforidua Senior High Technical School has died in an accident that occurred in the eastern region in the early hours of Saturday. Several others were also injured and were sent to the Ilokrobo District Hospital. The deceased was on board the school bus from Koforidua to Akwamufie with other members of the staff. When the incident happened, Maxwell Kudeko joins us live on the line with more. Maxwell, tell us what actually happened.
Well, the staff numbering about 74 were on board the school bus going to Akwamufie to attend one of their colleagues' late wife funeral when the incident happened. The incident happened just between Somenya and then Asisiaso Road. There's a sharp curve between Asisiaso and Somenya where the incident happened. We are told that the driver lost control of the wheel. It's alleged that there was a brake failure. The spot that the incident happened is a very sharp curve. It is noted for several road crashes. There are no visible warning signs around the enclave. As we speak, one person is confirmed dead. There are several others who are injured, who were treated at the Somenya District Hospital, the Ilokrobo District Hospital. We are told that one is still in coma. Others were transferred from the Ilokrobo District Hospital to the regional hospital in Koforidua, where they are still being treated by medical officers. Personnel from the fire service and ambulance service went to the scene as at yesterday, trying to rescue the injured. They tried to pull the bus from the ditch, but I just passed through the accident scene some few minutes ago, and the bus is still there. We are told that the fire service personnel faced some difficulty in pulling the bus. The bus, as we speak now, is almost damaged beyond repairs. But we are told that efforts are being made to tow the bus from the accident scene to the nearest police station for further investigation. As I indicated, several others are still at the regional hospital. We are told people had fractures on their hands and other injuries, but very few also survived without any injury. So basically, that is what happened yesterday, and we can confirm that the person who died on the spot is the only confirmed death that is recorded in this accident.
I'm sure you'll be visiting the hospital later today to give us updates on the welfare of other victims injured. Maxwell Kudeko joining us with updates. We're taking a quick breather here on Joy Newsroom. We'll be back with more. Do stay tuned in. For staying with us, it's time now for business. Nestle Ghana has rewarded over 32,000 of its loyal consumers across the country as part of its Ideal Yonkupa promo. The move, according to the company, is to give back and deepen relationship with its consumers. Speaking to Joy Business at the Nestle Ghana's category manager for dairy, Gilbert Chinibwa, Kodia said the company will continue to explore other areas to support its key stakeholders. There's more in this report.
The promotion was to give back to ideal milk loyal consumers by providing, among other, substantial cash to reignite and keep their dreams, hopes and aspirations alive by investing in their lives. The promo, which ran from March to June this year, saw over 500,000 entries across the country. In free mini draws, over 32,000 individuals were rewarded.
So for the past 3 or 4 years, Ideal has done a promotion to reward consumers. As you saw in the presentation, we did the Ideal trip to Dubai and took people and their plus ones to Dubai. We did the Ideal promo, someone won a car. Today we have done the Yonkopa promo and we have given a lot of prizes, but also cash prizes. And this is very important to Nestle and Ideal because our consumers are the ones that make the Ideal business. And so when we do a promotion, the promotion is focused on consumers to give back to these same consumers who have accepted brand Ideal for the past 50 years.
Nestle Ghana's category manager for dairy, Gilbert Chuniboa Kodia, emphasized the significance of the promotion and its impact on the lives of consumers.
For Ideal, it was important that we are able to make very good impact in the life of our consumers. We know the hard times that we are facing as a country, but we wanted to show as a brand a good companion that we are to our consumers who have been consuming us over the past 50 years, and that is what brought about this Ideal Yonkopa promo.
Beauty Afo, a farmer from Sokode Ando in the Volta region, won the grand prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Well, Techno has reaffirmed its commitment to empowering Africa's youth through its Future Star initiative called Empower the Pioneer, where they awarded 100,000 Ghana cedis in scholarship to 34 students from the University of Ghana's College of Humanities. There's more in this report.
Initiative innovative technology giant Techno has donated 100,000 Ghana cedis to the University of Ghana to be given to brilliant but needy students. This pioneering scholarship program is poised to recognize and support the remarkable talent of undergraduate students across Africa who are driving technological change. This collaboration with the University of Ghana College of Humanities strengthens the initiative's academic credentials and ensures that the program reaches a broad and diverse range of students. Ernest Sonko is the National Channel Manager for Techno Ghana.
We saw it very wise to also come and support needy but very brilliant students in the University of Ghana to help them continue to aspire to achieve their aims in life. It relates to the social corporate responsibility of Techno, and it aligns in this aspect.
Some of the beneficiaries also spoke to Joy Business after the event.
Some of the students need this award so that they can push their projects, their final year projects and stuff. I am one of those students. I'm a choreography student in the dance studies department.
It serves as a source of encouragement for me, seeing that my hard work and dedication has been recognized by such an esteemed organization. So also I'm very grateful.
It's day 3 of the Ecobank Journeys Habitat Fair, the first mini clinic, and patrons are trooping into the Achimota Retail Center to grab mouth-watering deals and discounts being offered by exhibitors. They're offering you mouth-watering deals, and hey, if you're looking to buy property, own one, if you're a real estate developer, that's the place to be. Well, yesterday I was there. I engaged some of the patrons as well as our exhibitors. Watch this.
Well, Carlos, the place is packed. Patrons are trooping in to get mouth-watering deals that our exhibitors are offering. As you said, it's day 2 of the first mini clinic of the Journeys Ecobank Habitat Fair. Now, if you're a real estate developer or probably you're in industry and you're hoping to own a property, buy a property, or give your home a facelift, the Journeys Ecobank Habitat Fair has you covered, and you need to be at the Achimota Mall right now to get mouth-watering deal. Well, I'll be engaging some of the exhibitors right now to get their thoughts about what offers they have for you if you're watching at home, and of course all our social media handles. Now, this stand is DPS Pipes and Plastics Limited. I can see beautiful display of pipes here. Bright, Nice meeting you. Tell us, what do you have in store for all our viewers and customers who come to the Achimota Retail Center today?
Okay, DPS pipes have durable, premium, and safe pipe for all our patrons who will be passing through our stand today. We don't only do that. We are into TNG and also into any plastic, household plastics. Yes. So anybody that visits our stand today, they are lucky to walk away with a wonderful offer from us, especially our plumbers and then our contractors. Yes.
Now, what juicy offer do you have? Do I get any percentage discount if I come here today?
Everybody's offer is different. Okay. Yeah, so just let them walk in here. Or they can reach us on our telephone lines if they are not within Accra and Tema. Yes. They can reach us on 0543 66 2727. 0543 66 2727. And we have a wonderful display of pipes, from pressure pipes to sewages to borehole pipes to HDPE pipes. Yeah, we supply and even supply the mining sector. We supply across West Africa. Yes, Mali, Burkina Faso. Yeah, so if you have a special project upcoming, or you are interested in dealing in our pipes, just give us a call. Or you can visit our location off the Temamoto Way. We are on the Temamoto adjacent KICC. Come to the factory. Tell us you want to visit DPS. We will allow you. But for now, we are at Achimota Retail Center, so you can visit our stand for a wonderful offer.
So there you have DPS pipes offer you mouth-watering deals. They tell you that they have tailor-made discounts for you. So when you come to the Achimota Retail Center, they will ensure they give you that discount depending on what you want. If you're a retailer, a wholesaler, you can come here. Now, I also have build-free solar hybrid air condition. They have a stand here at Achimota Retail Center. Let me come closer. I'm interested in this because really, solar hybrid air conditioning in Ghana, it's happening, right?
It's happening. It's happening.
Tell us all about it.
We've been here since 2016. Yes, we've sold over 20,000 units since 2016.
How effective is this as compared to?
Effective. Compared to the conventional AC, it's 80-20. You run on 80% solar energy and 20% grade.
If I want to install this in my home, will it cost me so much?
It wouldn't cost you any. Actually, we're doing free installations. For now, when you purchase the equipment, we're doing free installation.
Wow. So free installation if you come to the Achimota Retail Center and speak to Breeze Free Solar Hybrid Air Condition. They have you covered. Now I'll let you tell our audience how they can reach you and contact you.
Okay, please, we're located at Wager Barrier off the Malam Kaswa Road. And our contact details are 053 11 00 915 or 053 11 00 916.
Thank you so much. You can visit them here at the Achimota Retail Center, offering mouth-watering discounts, including free installation if you visit the Build Free Solar Hybrid Air Conditioning stand. Now let's move on to Ultimate Land Hub. Now, if you're looking to buy a property this year, this is a place to be because they have you sorted with litigation-free land. Now let me move a bit closer and speak to those of them here at the stand, Ultimate Land Hub. Tell us all about your juicy offers for everyone who comes to the Achimota Retail Center today.
All right, thank you. And first of all, I would like to say good afternoon to all your viewers out there. Ultimate Land Hub is a real estate company that is specialized in sales of lands, property development. We do construction as well. We also do land registration for respective clients and anybody at all who has any kind of interest for their lands and properties to be registered. Under this fair, we have some amazing offers that we brought for patrons who are probably hearing me wherever they are. We have ranging between 26% to 12.5% discount on our lands in Shire Hills, Pram, and then Ebri at the moment. Yeah, so I would like to encourage or entreat all patrons out there to make their way to Achimota Retail Center, locate Ultimate Land Hub, and then enjoy these amazing offers that we have brought to them.
Well, that's happening at the Achimota Retail Center. Today is day 3. You need to be there because patrons are tripping in to get their own mouth-watering deals. Now, exhibitors has promised discounts, free installation. You need to be there. I'm going there immediately. I'm done with the news. Well, that's it for Joy Newsroom. For more news, please log on to myjoyonline.com. My name is Faustina Safo. Up next is the law. You stay tuned in.